So you mentioned most of your docs are looking for second gen. Is it because of the costs that it takes to build out a new space, or is there just maybe the speed to market, or what do you think the reason that they're looking for second
I think
gen?
it's really a lot of it comes down to timing. I mean, as you guys know better than anybody, to build out a doctor's office from a vanilla box, I mean, you're looking, at a year, 18 months, and a lot of these doctors just don't have that kind of time. Most of these unfortunately, a lot of the doctors, when their lease is coming due in 6 months, that's when they want to remove. And
Hmm.
they didn't think about it 2 years ago when they probably should have been thinking about it. And so now they're down to the wire, either having to renew their existing lease or find a new space. So, and that's a lot of what we work with is, short time frames and not having the time to go out and find a raw space to build from scratch. We've got to find something that's second gen that can, that we can remodel, over the next 3 or 4 months rather than building from scratch, over the next 12 to 18 months. So,
Yeah, so it sounds like having that foresight and understanding, okay, if they can kind of
yeah,
extend the timeline, it makes for an easier process. Um,
correct.
so find Mike early on, right?
Don't
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
wait till your lease is expiring. Uh, what are maybe some other common mistakes that you're seeing out there? Again, healthcare providers budgeting for their space when they're looking to lease something. Obviously, not wait until your lease is about to expire in 6 months, because you're just not going to
Hmm.
get something and have it ready built out. But is there anything
Yeah, I mean
else
the
that?
challenge. I mean goes back to again. I think the even if it is second gen, I mean like regulatory compliance with what's required. I mean retrofitting spaces to meet standards can be costly, time consuming. And the pool of the viable options out in the market is slim. I mean we're looking for probably 4 or 5 different locations right now for an ambulatory surgical center in a couple different markets, and they want second gen space that is ready to go, and unfortunately it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
I mean there are a good amount of larger medical spaces hitting the market, within like 8 to 15,000 square feet that are fairly new build outs, due to some other reasons of some other offices closing, but those are just too big to work with. The small side of it, where these doctors need 2,000 to 5,000 square feet. That's what the challenge is. So
Yeah, and that's obviously those combine, the timeliness. You don't have the time to look, and then now you don't have anything to actually move into.
Yeah.
yeah.
Recipe for disaster, right?
Yeah.